Hi guys, Anel Tunes here from African Mixmaster. I'm a professional mixing and mastering engineer. In these episodes, we are learning how to mix African music, getting that pro sound but still maintaining the African touch. In the first episodes, we looked at equalization. In the next one, we looked at compression, and later we looked at dehassing. And I believe right now you have a consistent vocal, or you are able to get a well-toned vocal and a very consistent one. Now we are going to look at what we call delay effects or send effects. Send effects are those effects that we only send a signal to the original source or to the recording that we have. Whereas insert effects are those effects that we insert directly on the channel strip of the vocal or on the channel strip of the audio recording. Now in send effects, that includes doublers, reverbs, and delays. So today we are looking at the doubler. Now in my setup here, I insert the doubler on an aux track and send it to my voice or my recorded vocal. Now I'll not go into the history of the doubler, but what the doubler does, the doubler gives a width to the lead vocal. That kind of effect of width, like it widens the lead vocal. So you don't have to be with thin vocals, but you be with a vocal that is kind of wider and sits well in the mix, as we are going to see. Let's listen to the effect of the doubler. Let me overdo it so we get the real effect.
Takupa mapenzi zena
That is how the doubler sounds like. Although I cannot use it the way you've heard it, that's too much. I wouldn't use it that way. Only if I'm looking for a certain effect, maybe I would use it. But for now, I don't need it. Okay, so now on the doubler, we have the stereo field here. So you see here the red. If I press the red button here, which is the one here, it goes off. If I press this, is it purple? This one goes off. So these are the doubled voices. What the doubler does, it makes copies, two copies. It makes two copies of the signal source. So it creates its own copies and delays them a bit and also detunes them a bit. What I mean by that is we come here. So what it does, it puts, you can see this one here is a bit in front of the other. It has delayed the red voice, the red copy, a little bit, which is here. Then it also has detuned, the C5 detuning or -5 detune or +5 detune. That simply means it puts them slightly off tune, okay, just to make them different from the source from our recording. So detuning them, when I push, say if I push this one up, you see it moves up, the purple voice here, purple copy. If I bring it back down, it moves down. Likewise, if I do the same here, it will do that. So it takes them off tune just a little bit, okay. So if I want more, if you want to hear more of the effect, you can increase the rate, like you make it sound more and more effective. That's if need calls for. But today we just need a little detune of like 5, -5, +5 will just be enough for this. And also we do what we call a max pan. We pan 45 degrees, as in we pan 45. This is a max pan. Also here, the copied voices, we push them to the end. Okay? So maybe not to disturb yourself with all this, you can use a preset. For example, we have the Def Pensado preset here. I use the vocal Pensado doubler, which he also has the Pensado vocal doubler here. By the way, it's very okay to use presets because these presets are made by top super engineers, audio engineers. So you can use them and tailor them to your test. We also have this section here, which is the EQ. Now this EQ only affects the effect of the doubler, not the voice itself. So it affects the signal that goes to the recording that we have. So you see he has cut off some lows. We can cut off some more, since remember there's nothing really going on below 100 in our vocal like we saw in the EQ. We also enhanced some highs just to make it more hard, more audible. That's the doubler. So let's listen to it.
Takupa mapenzi
Let me pull back a bit till where I feel like that's just enough.
Takupa mapenzi zena
If I bypass,
takupa mapenzi zena
bypass.
zena baby nipe mapenzi wena.
Okay, with the doubler, the vocal is a bit wider and smoother and softer. Without, the vocal is so much in the center and pointing and piercing kind of a little bit hard. So it smoothens it out and also widens it just a little bit. In the mix,
Takupa mapenzi zena
without,
takupa mapenzi zena
with,
takupa mapenzi zena.
try out this doubler on your own vocals and twist it to your taste. And trust me, you will love the sound and the width that it gives to your lead vocals. Feel free to subscribe to my channel here. You can also leave your comments below, or even you can send me your recordings that you're working on for a professional opinion, or your mixes. Send them to africanmixmaster@gmail.com, which will also be written at the end of this video. And you will get professional feedback from me directly. I'll listen to those demos, I'll listen to those mixes, and I'll give you back professional feedback. It's me myself who listens to them, and I myself will write to you an email replying on which changes and on which places to touch to make your mix come out better and sound true African, but with pro sound. Again, Anel Tunes here from African Mixmaster, professional mastering and mixing engineer. See you in the next episode.